through Michigan. I left this morning, probably around 9, and got through to the border, to the customs. Of course, I had to wait through the line up there, and by the time I got through there, I realized I didn't have a lot of time left, so I kind of gunned it right through Michigan until I got here to the Lake Express ferry. But unfortunately, I got here too late. I should have been here at 4:30, but I got here probably about 5 minutes late. They said, unfortunately, that it was closed, so they suggested I could do 11 o'clock or the next day, and I decided even though 11 was late, it was better than nothing. Yeah, here I am on the ferry, and time to board. Well, I'm finally here, on the ferry, on my way to Milwaukee. Milwaukee here. Yep. Iowa is where we're headed. Well, we're here in Iowa at a place called Council Bluffs. We're stopping at a hotel for the night. We've come right from Milwaukee, probably about 9 hours to get us here, but we're here at the hotel. Oh, yeah. But you know what? Going through that farmland, lots of different scents, taking it all in. Absolutely beautiful. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And the cows, they're, what are they called? Angus cows, really black cows. Wow. Hey, there's some good meat. So how many more miles left? 4. Well, we're setting up tent now. This here's Paul. That's Joe. And this here's our tent. We'll be sleeping there tonight. Quite nice. Oh, one of the other things that really struck me was, okay, so we're in this campground area where there's trailers, tents, everybody's got their stuff set up. One of my friends told me that it'd be hard to sleep at night, first of all, because of all the headlights from all the vehicles, plus, of course, all the vehicles, all the motorbikes revving their engines, and, of course, because everybody's showing off the dust that's going to be formed by that. I mean, it's rained a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, it's been pretty dusty. Yeah, and we're not staying like right downtown. We're probably, about 40 minutes away from the action. So we could have stayed 20 minutes or so away, but just the traffic, we decided not to. We're at a place called Whitetail Court Resort. Just a small little campground, nice and quiet, really, really nice. One of the problems, though, is the mattress that I had that I was sleeping on. Every time something went by, like a motorbike went by, I could feel the vibration in the air mattress, and probably took me about 4 or 5 bikes going by before I could sleep. Yeah, kind of like counting sheep, eh? Yeah. But, I quite enjoyed it. And I really want to thank Gary, who was willing to bring our stuff there for us. Not to mention, of course, John and Kurt, who also, brought everything for us, the tents, and let us use electricity. Oh, yeah, great guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, and Joe even bringing the tent and sleeping bags and everything. Yeah, if we didn't have them bringing that, I mean, can you just imagine how packed our bikes would have been? So, it was really nice that those guys thought about us, realizing how far we'd come from. Motorbikes are parked there, but it's full, man. We've got like 1.5 million motorbikes. If you just imagine what that might look like. I brought some USB keys with me. And on those keys I had videos of the gospel. We had about 8 minutes worth. And I gave one to everybody. I handed out a whole bunch, just wanted to share that with folks. I probably gave out about 300 of them. But quite enjoyed meeting folks, getting to see new faces, meeting lots of bikers, lots of cool, wonderful, friendly people. The biker culture is really quite enjoy it. Here we have Sturgis. Wow, altogether, about 1.5 million folks here. Wow, crazy. Look at it. Yeah, so we went to Sturgis. Lots of different signs for that, but it was packed. There was 1.5 million, or at least that's what we just said. But it turns out there were 2.5 million. What a lot of people! Oh yeah, it's packed, crazy. Yeah, it was a bit harrowing too, a little dangerous, with so many people there and whatnot. We found out that during the course of the week there were about 14 accidents and/or deaths. So yeah, we saw some of that, unfortunately. But we stayed together as a group and we were safe. So thank the Lord for that. Ah, you know what? Now that I've been here to the Sturgis area, after a week, now I really understand why people come here. And I don't think it's because of the city, at least not on its own. It's the whole area, the Black Hills. Lots of different winding curves and just great little places to go through. So I think that's what people come here for sure. Yeah, and people come there, obviously there's Mount Rushmore, there's Crazy Horse Monument, oh yeah, and Devil's Tower, right? And the Badlands, right? And the Needle's Eye as well. Lots of different things to see. There's certainly many reasons to come, but I think I came here about 5 years ago though, and there was like a lot less people, 750,000 people, and I think this time because it's the 75th anniversary, I think that's why. So, you know, sure, we had a great time, but in the same token, you know, maybe a bit too many people. Really hard to get in there and get through the crowds. So if you're planning on going, you know, maybe avoid sort of those milestone years, but definitely come. Look how beautiful. Wow, like look at the area. You know, the three of us have just been going through the hills here, and it's not that hot even, is it? No, it's not bad at all. Right? I mean, nice and green. The trees, though, you can tell are thinned out. It's a little dry here, as you can see. Beautiful. Yeah, we went to the picnic, the deaf picnic, and wow, you know, it was, I really need to thank Gary again, Gary Ferguson from Colorado, for taking us there and leading us our way there. Just there's a lot of roads, so it was great to have somebody take us down and lead us there. Yeah, it's Gary, isn't it? That's right, Gary. Oh, and his wife, she's so sweet too. I think there were probably what, about 250? Yeah, that's right. 250. And how many of those were Canadian? Ooh, I'd say maybe about 14. Right. So obviously most of them were Americans, but so we got a chance to meet some new faces, some old faces, some people from vlogs and stuff. Right. Some of my old university buddies too. It was nice to see folks again. And the food was great. You know, we were also talking about, you know, their, what's it called? The, ah, yes, DBA. And they were voting on their new logo for their shirts, and we kind of thought it looked very much like ours. Here, let me show you. So, you know, obviously there's some differences, of course. The hands are there representing the motorcycle handlebars. So, I mean, you know, I mean, there's some differences. But I was asking Paul, you know, in terms of, because, you know, he's sort of the expert on something, was what do you think about that? Yeah, I'm sure, you know, I'm not the only one to have this viewpoint. I know others do as well, but it's kind of, I think of it like, you know, it's like telling somebody, sorry, but you can't use the letters A, B, and C because somebody else has that. So for us, I mean, the sign is the sign, right? The sign for motorbike is a sign for motorbike. So I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, and it's nice to see them incorporate that. I mean, obviously, the rest of the image is different. No, exactly. And congrats to them. They voted on their new logo. A lot of bison around here. So beautiful riding through here. You know, oh, you can just feel the power of God through here. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful sunset. Well, we're here in Billings, which is Montana, and we're just leaving now to head off to Beartooth. That's a bit of a valley where we're going to go and hang out in, what's, Wyoming? No, Wyoming. Wyoming. That's where we're headed. Highway. Wow, great, crazy, winding curves. This is Beartooth Highway, is what they call this. And we got to a point where it was pretty cold. I had to add this here in the sweater, but absolutely stunning. Yep, that's snow. This is Beartooth mountain pass here. Yep, we're here at Beartooth. We're up at quite an elevation. You can see the valley down below us.
Spot there where the water's coming through.
So here, this is Beartooth Mountain Pass, and you can see the creek down there. Yeah, we talked, we wanted to visit this ranch, Barry and his wife, Crystal Seawell, and the family. So we rode and we got there. We stopped by their ranch and met with them and just had a great time talking with them. Very warm and welcoming and personable. What a great family. I just thought, on his vlogs he looks so serious, so that's what I kind of expected him to be, but he wasn't at all. He was really down to earth. It was great. And his two children as well, Kobe and Ison. And his wife, of course, too. They led us through. Kobe, oh, what an artist. Oh, you're not kidding. The artwork around the house was incredible. He just has some absolute natural talent. Yep, and Ison as well. He's into sports, and both of the boys can sing in sign language. Amazing, and we just being able to sit with them and talk with them. This is great. We thought we'd only stay for a day, but we ended up staying like 2 days just because we enjoyed ourselves so much and had a great time. And Barry was showing us how to play the drums the Indian way. And so here they are, doing this in unison. You can feel the vibration. At first it was kind of awkward for us, but just do them. Yeah, I'm obviously the rookie. Here I am, so focused on the drum itself, but Barry and his son are doing this, looking at each other in unison, and for me I had to stare at it, but the feeling, the vibration, nice. And of course, even the handheld drums that they have, right? You don't stand on the one side of it, you stand behind it, and you get much more of the vibration. And the drums are made out of cow's hide. Yeah, and his wife, her cooking, just absolutely everything she made, just beautiful, wonderful. Oh yeah. And the quilts that she makes. She showed me some of the ones that she's made. I'm like, wow, really beautiful, really nice work. So we were supposed to leave at like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? And we said, no, we got to get going. But, we just got a little tempted to stay a little longer. And what was that? Oh, yeah, because I saw Barry go out to the hen house. I saw him go and grab some fresh eggs and thought, you know what? There they are. You talk about organic, right? Like I just had to stay there and eat that fresh eggs. Yeah, so we had our fill. We didn't leave at 5. We ended up leaving at 8. But you know what? We had such a great time. We got to talk about God. We talked about culture. We talked about just about everything. We talked about Native culture, all their experiences, everything. We prayed. We did. We just had a wonderful, wonderful time until we headed out probably around 7 or 8 o'clock there. And I think, what did you see just after we left? Oh, right. Yeah, like probably not even 5 minutes. I saw some deer go prancing across the road, not too far from me, and just like hopped right over the fence. Yeah, and I wish I'd taken a photograph of that, but I was just so in shock. And I saw that there was 2 other deer on the other side of the fence, and I don't know the fence, I don't know exact height, but probably 6 or 7 feet. But the deer, he just pranced over to it, and then boom, up in the air he goes and over it. Wonderful, But we had a great ride. After that, I really want to thank both of them for welcoming us. We had a wonderful time and providing us with all the comforts. Yeah, and it's and not even what I thought. Like, you talk about going beyond that. Thank you so much. Yeah, here we've stopped by a town named Winterset, which is John Wayne, the actor. He was born here. So here in the small town, there he is. Here we are at the ISD, the Iowa School for the Deaf. Wow, what a place. We're having a look around. Come on with me. Just there, have a look at this. Look at this. Signs. Sign for football. That's a sign for football on there. That is so cool. Oh, and this one too. Look at that. Play. You can see it even tells you which way to move the hands. Wow. Oh, and another. Track and field, right? Wow. Oh, another one. Come on. Oh, look at these. There we go. Sportsmanship. Yeah. Check it out. And here's some more. We got basketball. That's cool. They've got signs embedded everywhere. We got Bobcat. And well, here we got competition. Look at that competition. Volleyball. Wow, really makes you feel like, you belong. This is so nice to see. Wonderful. Yep, and all of these are all done in sign. this area here is our reproduction area. We have everything here. If someone places an order, we package it and ship it out. Yeah. And this here is our studio. We do translation work here into sign language. We've got children videos that we do here. We do our daily devotions. We have the English script, and we also do the ASL versions here in this studio. Joe Serio invited us to his place, and what a great man. What a warm and welcoming, generous, and a man who can cook. Oh, can he ever cook? And he said he wanted to cook for us before we left for the ferry. I think our ferry was leaving at noon or 12:30, and so eggs and ham and cheese and chicken. Wasn't it chicken? Chicken, yeah, I think it was. Oh, no, turkey, Sam. Oh, all foil wrapped, apple juice and crackers and all kinds of little treats for us. So nice because, the food on the ferry can be quite expensive. So this was a great way to save some money. But so we got to sit together and boy, did we have our fill. Yeah, and I really want to thank him for everything. It's very windy here. Looking forward to getting home. We're on the ferry. We're about 2 hours, I guess, from Milwaukee over to Michigan there. So. Canada! Finally! Oh, do you miss your man? Oh, like crazy. We're together all the time, so for him to be gone is just, I miss him. Wow, he's been like 2 weeks now. Oh, I know how you feel. What time are they supposed to be back? I think with the ferry and whatnot, I think they'll get here probably around 5, maybe 5:30. Ooh, I'm thinking closer to 6. Well, maybe. I mean, oh. What about mine? Oh. Hi, I didn't get a message. He hasn't sent me anything. He's saying that they'll probably get here at about 10 tonight. No. Yeah, please tell Susan. Oh. Yep, here's my husband. Oh. 10 o'clock? Why? Why so late? But I've already made dinner, too. I know, but why? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? Well, I've made dinner. I know. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and eat it. I know, but it would have been so nice to have the 4 of us together to talk about their trip. I know, but I want to know what's wrong. When we left on the ferry to go home, he sent the message, I sent mine, and, we thought we'd get there at about 5:30, but then we said 10, and it was like, really? I mean, I knew that she had dinner ready for us, that she wanted to get together, and Monique had come over to my place. I know, I felt so bad. I know, and we just looked at each other. I think I lent Paul my phone, and so he could send a message off to his wife. What did you tell her? I said to her I didn't think we were going to make it. We'd probably get there at about 10, and of course she was disappointed. Yeah, and then I sent a message to my wife, and we tried to get home as quick as possible, but we didn't even get home at 10. We didn't get there till 11:30. Yeah, well, we had to be careful, right? I mean, we sped, but it was nighttime, and wanted to make sure we were safe. Yeah, I mean, to get home safe and sound, though, to my wife was great. Oh, yeah, to see the two of them just rush towards us, big hugs, it was great. Yeah, just what a ride. A little bit of rain for us to get here, but it was dark in some spots. Wow, it was crazy. Yeah, and to get here and think about it, from Sarnia to here, I mean, to London at least, there's no lights, right? So we didn't even get here. It's 11:30 and we finally arrived. But you know what? We had a wonderful trip. Would you not agree? Absolutely. Yeah. Now we're gonna go to what? I'll do that again. Aha, North Carolina. Dakota, what the heck? I had to do that again. Bad director, really strict. I think they should. What? What's wrong? How fussy. Do you miss your man? No.